Hey, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakwakadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles, a great millstone who has taught me this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim Apostle, four corners of the earth, who teach this truth and risk their life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord willing, the video is edifying. Lowly Akim get something from this video. It's a quick video in transit, man, on the way back to the house from the gym. One thing I was thinking about is that in these upcoming times, the man of the Lord is really going to be chief. The men of the Lord are really going to be chief in the earth in these upcoming times, because scriptures say that it should come as a thief in the night. And the reason why it's going to come as a thief in the night is because the majority of people aren't watching. They're not watching. They don't know what to watch for because they don't understand prophecy. Right? These motherfuckers don't know. They don't get it. Right? They're not watching videos. They don't, when they see, when they hear talks about World War III, they don't understand that that's biblical prophecy. When they hear talks about America doing military drills and NATO doing military drills, they don't understand that that's leading up to World War III, man. That's leading up to that final war. Right? You don't understand that, man. Okay, so what? They just think that, oh, the election and it's for the, like, I saw a comment today. Someone was like, oh, the reason why this is happening is because they want Biden to stay in the office because they don't want Trump, to get reelected or whatever. And that's clear as day. That shows you clear as day the mindset that the people have. They have no understanding. Right? Because whether, Biden or whoever gets into office, that's not going to stop the fact that America is going to go to war. And the reason why America is going to go to war is because it's biblical prophecy, man. And then eventually all these nations are going to shoot missiles upon America. The second death is by way of fire. The first death was by way of water. Okay? The first death was by way of water. Right? And it's evident, right? If you go through if you do your research on Pangea, right? It was one land. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what Pangea means. I could be wrong. Brothers can correct me. Please correct me if I am wrong. But I think Pangea means one land, and which means that all the land was together before the great flood, man. Okay. And then the flood happened. And then once the flood happened, and that separated the land. So that's why you have, these different continents. You have, Africa over there, America over here, Europe over there, right? Australia down there, so you have a spread, right? But it's evident that the Lord flooded the earth. Is evidence of that. Okay, the most common rock is the how you say, the sedimentary rock, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's how you say it. That's the most common rock, and that rock is formed by water. Okay, so that's evidence for you. You can look it up, man. Google it. Okay, another point is that after it rains, no matter where you at, you could be in Florida, you could be in California, you could be in Arizona, you could be in Texas, you could be somewhere in the Midwest, in New York, whatever, out east in New York, you could be wherever. When it rains, I guarantee you, when you come outside, you're going to see a rainbow after it's done raining. And that bow is a promise from the Lord that he won't flood the earth anymore. But just like that bow is a promise that the Lord won't flood the earth anymore, it's also promised that the earth is going to be destroyed by way of fire. Not the earth, it's also promised that America is going to be destroyed by way of fire. Scripture say the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. What do you think is going to make that happen? It's going to be missiles. When you go to Revelation, it talks about 200,000 missiles, right? 200 million missiles being shot upon this place. When you go to 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, it says one arrow is shot from one part of the earth to the other part of the earth that kindles a fire, man. Okay, so it starts a fire. That's a missile, man. And ain't no arrow, right? You got to be peon. Well, these people are peon minded. They don't understand the secrets of the scriptures, because the people will read that. Like, if you can have a Bible with the apocrypha in it, or have a Bible in a separate apocrypha and read, but if you don't understand it, then you're just reading, right? You're just reading, man. Okay? They got to be broken down to you. First of all, you have to be called. Right? And then once you're called, it has to be broken down to you. Then you study. Right? Then you put time in. Right? Now you know how to, through studying and through asking brothers questions and getting breakdowns and starting with the milk first, then you build up to be able to break down the meat. Right? And keep you and keep your pride in check, because scripture say knowledge puffeth up. Okay? But in the time to come, like you see the picture on the screen, like Isaiah 4:1, it says 7 women should cling on to one man. It says, let us be called after thy name. You know what I mean? And that's the time we're coming up in. And it's going to be really the men of the Lord. That's what the women are going to be looking, because they're going to want answers. If you look at the book of Eli, that woman probably wouldn't have messed with Denzel Washington in that movie. If the world wasn't so fucked up. Like if it was, perfect. If it was a perfect world and, she was in comfort and she wasn't uncomfortable, right? Ain't no telling what that bitch would have did, man. Ain't no telling what she would have did. Right? She probably would have been hoeing. She probably would have been bouncing from right like these women do now. But the simple fact that it was a fucking wasteland, like Mad Max damn near, right? She was seeking answers, and the majority of these women are going to seek answers in the times to come. And you know who's going to have the answers? The prophets, because the prophets have the answers now, right? So therefore, for us, Lord willing, I'm a prophet. It's not going to come as a thief in the night, because we know what to look for. We know what to look for. We know that they're going to start taking off videos. We know it's going to be famine of the word. We know it's going to be famine of bread. We know it's going to be martial law. We know it's going to be talks, wars and rumors of wars. We know eventually it's going to be a war. We know the troops are going to be gathered in the Middle East, right? For the Lord's judgment. We know ultimately that the beast shall hate the whore. The Lord said he created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. The Lord is doing this, man. So whether these people want to go to war or not, it's not up to them. It's not up to them. It's biblical prophecy. It don't matter what you, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what these Edomites want to do. It doesn't matter what these other nations want to do. You're going to do according to what Yahweh Shai tells you to do. It makes you do. And I not tell you to do, but what he makes you do. Okay? You're going to do what he makes you do. Whether you want to hit the button for a missile or not. If the Lord wants you to hit, if it's time, it's going to be time. Ain't nothing you can do to stop it. Scripture said that the Lord directed the man's steps. Got to remember that. Right? The Lord directed the man's steps, man. Okay? And ultimately this place needs judgment. America is the pinnacle of wickedness. It's paramount for wickedness, right? These people come here from these other nations and these other places, wherever they be from, wherever they're from, and they whatever they desire, they get to do here. That's what it means by the land of the free. It doesn't mean the land of the free because you have mass opportunity and this and that, and they sell you that, right? But ultimately, right, you have the opportunity to do what the fuck you want to do, worship who you want to worship. Practice what you want to practice. Do what you want to do as thou wilt, according to the flesh. Right, the Aleister Crowley spirit. Right, that place is on America. I mean, that spirit is on America. That's why every slogan is, have it your way. I'm loving it. McDonald's, right? Shit like that, because and you got to think, man, this dude is wiser than Daniel on the left hand side, man. So he puts certain things. These Edomites are crafty, man. They crafty. They wise as serpents now. Okay, they'll put shit. Like they'll use logos that really worship their gods. And these people think that they're looking at logos. Like, for instance, you look at a Monster energy drink, right? You look at a Monster energy drink, and when you break down you think that's an M you're looking at. That's not an M. But they'll tell you, oh, it is an M for monster. But it's not, man. If I'm not mistaken, those lines are 6s, right? And then if you look in the O, it's an upside down cross, right? I mean, look at their, look at other logos. Look at, other shit. Look what they do on the left-hand side. But here it is. Esau tell you God is not real, but yet he's worshiping demons on the left-hand side. Well, if demons are real, the Most High got to be real. Right? But really, he wants you to believe that the Lord isn't real because it keeps you in a beast-like manner. That's why he call you people goyim. Right? Because you people have no standard. You people have no... And really, Esau's just a damn demon. But ultimately, you people don't have any standards. You don't have any moral code. You don't have a noble spirit. You have the spirit according to the modern day Egypt, which the spirit according to the modern day Egypt is do as thou wilt, please the flesh. So there's no morality in that. Because whatever you feel like, it's like a woman, whatever she's loyal to her feelings, whatever she feels like doing, she's going to do it. So if she wants to commit adultery, guess what? She feels like it, she's going to do it. If she truly feels like it, she's going to do it. If she wants to talk to another man, she's going to do it. If she wants to go out to the club, she's going to do it. Right? And be crafty with it, right? But that's really these people. They're going to be crafty. Because scriptures say what? If the king is wicked, then the people is as well. And indeed, the kings of America, the powers that be, are wicked. Indeed. And they know they are wicked. When you go to Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, they give you the whole play of their mindset. Right? It goes to show you they have a YOLO spirit. A do as thou wilt spirit on them. But when you believe in the Most High, that's why, ultimately the men of the Lord is a threat to the society, because not only, Lord willing, I'm one of those men, but not only are we exposed in this place, right, but we have morality. So, and we live by, by what the Lord tell us to do. We live by scriptures, right? So when the juicy juice was going out, we didn't take it. When the CHIP go out, we're not going to take it. Okay? So they're offended in that. Because we ultimately, we won't do what they say do. We're not doing what they say do. You know what I mean? And they have a big ass problem with that. And which is fine. They can have a problem with that. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, Yahweh Shai is on our side, Lord willing. I'll be one of those men. And if the Lord is on our side, then who could be against us? Who could be against us, man? No one. Okay? So with that, Lord, one of the videos edifying, Lord, I got something from this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kwakadash. I want to tell you brothers to keep pushing on to the next. Shalom.